The off-season grind is behind. Fall volleyball is officially here, and the top-ranked Huskers return with a new wave of young superstars ready to make their mark. But for Nebraska's senior class, the mission has not changed. Finish the job and leave here with a national title. Settle in for a Sunday matinee. Husker volleyball starts now. NCAA volleyball from Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's the annual Red-White Scrimmage for the Nebraska volleyball team. They come in ranked #1 in the country, and our first look at the 2026 version of the Big Red. And hello again, everyone, and welcome inside Pinnacle Bank Arena. I'm Larry Putney, and for the first time on the broadcast, let's welcome in former Husker Allie Check, who debuts. Speaking of debuting, you debuted something pretty cool on Friday.
I know, pretty cool, right? I just got my ring. It looks beautiful. The details are insane, and it's just so cool to finally have it on.
Big Ten championship ring, 3 consecutive Big Ten titles for this Husker program. And much of that has been led by a group of 4 seniors who have really dominated play for Nebraska. They are 99-6 over the last 3 years, 3 consecutive Big Ten titles. They've been exited from the tournament each year by the eventual national champ. They've got some unfinished business this year, and Bergen Riley, as always, is leading the way for Nebraska.
Most definitely. I mean, Bergen is just such a steady player, such a calm presence on the court. I know playing with her always made me feel so confident that she was going to put the ball in the right spot at the right time.
Well, you know who brings the juice? It's Lady Choboy.
Oh, for sure. She gets the crowd involved, and it's so fun to watch. The player is just so talented, but also brings such a steady presence as well. While she can get riled up, she's super calm when it comes to that serve receive, and I'm excited to see that today.
There seems to be a renewed focus for Harper Murray here in 26.
For sure. I mean, the way that she's growing college athletics is insane, from all the opportunities in NIL and the ways that she's just continued to push her brand forward, and also the university as a whole.
Is there a better middle in the country than Andy Jackson?
Don't think so. I don't think there can be. Just such a dynamic player and so fun to watch. Good off one foot on the slide, good in front and making dynamic block moves. Gosh, I love watching her play.
These 4 seniors start the exhibition season this afternoon here in Lincoln at Pinnacle Bank Arena. First look at the Huskers coming up as they go for the title in 2026. Last of the introductions just concluding here before the red-white game at Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln. Along with Allie Check, I'm Larry Putney. Good to have you with us as the Huskers kick off an exhibition season that is a packed one, not only here, but they'll go to Dallas and play a couple of matches there in the exhibition season as well. For some of these first-time players, Allie, who are in this environment for the first time, and I know your first match was here against Pitt.
Yeah.
What is this like? What was it like for you the first time you played in front of this crowd?
I think the only word for it is electric, period. It is so fun to play here. I mean, the fans get involved from all the Husker chants at the beginning of the game, and just the way that they really rally behind us here at PBA is pretty cool to see.
There's Danny Musboom Kelly entering year number 2, 33-1 in year 1. The only loss to the eventual national champion Texas A&M Aggies. Spent 8 seasons with Louisville, and she will be on one bench. On the other bench, her new associate head coach, Jalen Reyes. Entering his 7th year. Of course, he was a libero at BYU. 4-year starter there, AVCA All-American. Played for his dad, Tino, longtime coach of women's volleyball. It is an electric atmosphere here at PBA.
I feel like just seeing all the fans here is so surreal. It just makes me think about the times that I was back here last year playing at the preseason, and just seeing it firsthand again just gives you the goosebumps.
So split roster, and as Danny has been known to do over the years, she'll probably mix it up even between sets as well with these 2 teams.
For sure. I think you'll definitely see some different players getting moved around, but I think that's the beauty of this scrimmage, is you're going to get to see players playing in new spots and around different players, and I think it'll only give them an opportunity to go back to practice and get a clear view of, hey, this is what we need to work on. This is kind of where we need to go leading into the preseason.
Adriano, Harper Murray, Keani Williams, Bergen Riley, Skylar Pierce, and Lady Choboy in red. On the left side, Campbell Flynn will lead the way, setting for the white squad. Rhea Sigler, Ryan Hunter. Also on the White squad, Gabby DeVito will start it off with the serve. And libero for the White team, Olivia Mauk. And here is Gabby DeVito to start it off. And the exhibition season underway for the Huskers. Adriano from the right side. No touch, swing is wide, and point for the White team.
So fun to see the freshmen out here just finally getting some action in the live season, and just watching them finally be in the jersey just feels so real.
Adriano was firing high hands at T there, and T chuckling as she pulled him down, and it went wide. Upset outside, roll shot into the middle to kill Harper Murray.
That's her bread and butter right there. When she gets that shot down, she's dynamic and just so powerful, and just kind of knows the right time when to include that. Can go hard, but also can throw those shots in when you least expect it.
Three true freshmen joining this Husker squad for 2026. No transfers this year. There's Kenna Cogill, who ran the middle.
I like her seeing running the middles pretty early. I think that's a good way to get the offense involved and kind of scheme with the block on the other side. They don't know who's going to get set, and it only opens things up for the rest of the other attackers.
Serve here for Choboy. Good pass by DeVita. Flynn goes behind into the block, and a big block there. But Obeche was there along with Harper Murray.
That's a player right there I think you got to keep your eyes on this season. Obeche just one of a kind, and just truly just an athlete from the blocking standpoint and the attacking standpoint.
Obeche last year hit over 550 when she had opportunities. That was her season hitting percentage. But she was so good late. And we know she came in during Texas A&M late and played really well against the Aggies in that regional final. But almost to a person, players, coaches have called out the play of Mania Obeche early on here in the fall.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you watch her get this kill right here. She's just nice and open and up. And I think when you have that in the middle, that's when you know and you feel confident you can set her wherever the pass is.
She'll try to step in and fill the shoes of Rebecca Alec. An ace there for the Red. Good run here.
Nice short serve. Those you don't really see much, especially being hit that hard. But Choboy knows exactly where to put that ball and at the right time.
Just long there by Choboy.
I know a big focus for this team this season is supposed to be the serving, and I think that's going to make them really dynamic, especially in a conference like the Big Ten. When you can come in and you can serve tough, you win that serve and pass battle, you're going to beat a lot of teams.
Olivia Mauk with a good serve. Adriano into the block. Pierce keeps it alive. Bump set out to Murray from off the net. Great run in the middle there. And an out-of-system set from Bergen Riley. Adriano from the right side gets the kill.
Such a nice swing there, and just a long rally. Way to stay in it for her. I mean, I think keeping that ball nice and high is just really important, especially when the play gets long and you get tired.
Right off the hands, Adriano with the kill, and now she is back to serve. Wearing number 3 this year. That's a familiar number from here.
Sure is.
Who was wearing 3 last year? Let me check.
That was me, but I'm excited to see her in 3 and watch her thrive. I mean, watching her just continue to grow as a player is something that's so cool to see. I mean, she has such a long wingspan, and just getting the opportunity to watch her get up and fly high and attack is just so fun to watch.
Swing just wide there from Murray. Point for the White. Carrie Leimbach. One of 2 Nebraskans on this roster. Former Nebraska players. Out of Lincoln Lutheran. First ever Lincoln Lutheran player to play for the Huskers. On the slide. Off the block, and the kill for Andy Jackson.
Doing what she does best, that's for sure. I mean, that slide and her, they get along really well, that's for sure. I mean, she just is really good off of one foot and can be super dynamic, hitting a line, hitting cross, tooling the block. She has all the shots.
Well shot by Murray. Good block touch there to keep it alive for the White squad. Pushed it into the block, and Bergen Riley gets the kill. She probably wanted that a little higher, right?
For sure. I definitely think there could be some more height on that ball. However, I really like them trying that early on, that inside set that kind of catches the block off guard. But I like that nice shot she's going for. That tip, if that's over, that's going to be a kill.
Here's Sigler with the swing. Net called on Sigler, point for the Red.
I like how Flynn went back to her there. I think as a player that instills so much confidence that, hey, I believe in you, you believe in me, let's go out there and let's get it. And I think seeing that from such a young group of players, it's pretty impressive.
Second touch, not down by Flynn. AVCA tried line on the slide from the back row. Big swing. There's Gabby DeVita, true freshman.
Definitely got to get used to hearing her name. I mean, she is high flying back there, and she's just such a good passer for a freshman. So steady. That tends to be the one skill that's harder for the outsides when they come in and they play right off the bat. But not her. Has such a calm presence back there and looks like a veteran.
Four-time Under Armour All-American. Part of an outstanding recruiting class for the Huskers. Got a swing by Skylar Pierce, who tooled the block.
Just such a dynamic player, like truly has every shot, like from anywhere on the court. You saw that set was kind of off the net and kind of on top of the 10-foot line there, but she still went up, could see the block hands, and went off of them.
She's had a great spring and great fall camp to this point.
Oh, for sure. I think it's going to be exciting watching her come in and play this season.
Great second touch by Campbell Flynn. Those hands are so soft.
Ooh, I love those plays. Catch everybody off guard. I mean, I know you don't want to be there back there trying to defend that because it's just catches you when you definitely least expect it.
You have a setter who's 6'3" and doesn't have to elevate much to get it over like that. It's difficult to defend.
Oh, pretty impressive. And having setters like that is just such a benefit at this college level because not only are they going to be able to set the ball, but they can also block the ball. And having tall players at the net is obviously an advantage. And having someone that's a setter that can run a 5-1, be that advantage at the net, that's something different right there.
Three-time Big Ten Setter of the Year, Bergen Riley with a serve. Tip, not down by Robinson. Go right back to Robinson again. Here's Pierce. Out of system, Choboy. Out to Skylar Pierce. Just wide. No touch. Point for the White.
I really like Choboy using her right there. I think Choboy just really gets her feet set and gets her feet under the ball to put a nice high setup for her attackers. And she does it on the run. I mean, you can see her running forward and still being able to shoot that ball back, put it in the perfect spot. That's a really good effort right there.
Well, it's one of the things they've worked on consistently throughout the spring and fall is the serve. They're trying to become more aggressive and win points from the serve side.
For sure. I think, though, with those serves, if you're going to have your aces, you're going to have your misses. So it's just finding that fine line and that balance there.
Off the top of the block, Jaden Robinson from the right side.
I like her on the right side. I think she just brings a different presence over there. And Danny noted that she's one of the best blocking pins on this team. And to have someone out there on that right pin that can block, that's definitely something you want on your team.
Yeah, that shouldn't go unnoticed. The Danny Busboom Kelly, the coach, says true freshman is one of our, maybe if not our best blocking pins.
Oh, for sure. It's something that you want on your team. Like I said, you want a player that can come in off the bench or can start the whole match and is just a really good blocking presence because that causes outsides on the other team to definitely be intimidated.
Back to the service line goes Lainey Choboy. From off the net, roll shot, found the floor. Good shot by Terea Ziegler.
Definitely good shot, especially from off the net. She knew exactly where to put that ball at the right time.
Well, good patience there too. Did not get to it too quickly. Waited on the feet.
For sure. I think the block can for sure do a little bit of a better job of holding tighter there, and I think they'll definitely get that block.
Adriano off the block of Ziegler, and another kill for Virginia Adriano.
It's pretty nice when Bergen can get that ball all the way out there for her to hit line and go off the block. I mean, when you tool the pin at that point, there's no chance in playing that. It's pretty low. So I think having Adriano do that this season is going to be pretty dominant against high-level outsides that can block.
Overpass not down. Good punch save there by Skylar Pierce. Ryan Hunter with her first swing. Nice flat swing, tool at the top of the hands, and a good kill for Ryan Hunter, the lefty on the right side.
Back to that word electric, that is Hunter for sure. I mean, getting to watch her play and just go out there and just kind of go for it. I think that she's just a go for it type of player, and getting to see her just go in there and make an impact, it makes me a proud mom, I'm not gonna lie.
Obeche into the block. Good coverage. Harper Murray with the tip. DeVita back row, no touch.
I like her going for it. I like her going for it in that moment. I think it's really important that when the game is tight to kind of go for those shots. Like, even if the set's not there, you gotta take risks sometimes, and risks lead to errors sometimes, but they also do lead to points.
DeVita, Campbell Flynn, Harper Murray, all out of the state of Michigan, all played for the same club team in Michigan.
Yeah, I mean, they noted that in the pressers the other day, just about how Michigan is a volleyball state, and maybe they don't talk about it enough, but you have 3 dynamic players on this team from Michigan, and having that and that connection already before college is really important, and they all knew each other, which is pretty cool.
Both those programs in Michigan certainly taking a step up. Michigan under Aaron Virtue and Michigan State under Kirsten Kelly. Red White Scrimmage here in Lincoln. We'll be back at PBA. Stay with us. Well, it was a dominating performance in 2025 for this Nebraska team. They won 33 straight. Hit 351 as a team. Opponents hit 129. Both led the nation. I mean, when you can lead the nation in hitting percentage and opponent hitting percentage, things are going to go pretty well. I think by any measure, it was a success, except for the ultimate final measure of do you win a national title?
For sure. Definitely a tough one there at the end, but the team was so successful, and I loved being a part of it.
Another swing and another kill for Andy Jackson. Be interested to see if we get the jump serve here, and it looks like as far back as she's going, we might see the jump serve. She's been working on this jump serve, and it can be nasty. Yeah, you saw the reaction to the crowd. You heard the reaction to the crowd. Good hustle there by T. Pushed over by Jackson out of the back row, not down. Pierce swing is long, point for the White.
I like her trying to keep that high, though, and go off those hands. I think that that's a shot that, you know, if she gets that off those hands, it's pretty tough to defend in the back court, so it can be pretty successful.
Ooh. So tough. And the ace for Andy Jackson.
Wow, I mean, you're just seeing this team come alive from the service line, and that's what we talked about earlier. You want that in these teams, especially leading into conference play. You need tough serving, tough passing. That is what's going to win you games at the end of the day.
We asked Danny Busboom Kelly during Big Ten Media Days if it was ready for prime time, and she said, no, nowhere close. I think she was playing into the head of Andy Jackson a little bit, because 3 serves and 2 aces, not too bad.
Yeah, definitely not too bad. And love the way that her teammates just rally behind her. I think that that's what gives you that confidence to just keep going for it at the service line.
It is a 4-0 run for the White. 2 aces for Andy Jackson. Back in Lincoln, Nebraska, Pinnacle Bank Arena. Along with Ali Check, I'm Larry Putney. Good to have you with us for the annual Red-White Scrimmage. White on a 4-0 run with Andy Jackson at the service line. Oh, short serve into that.
I mean, hey.
Tried to mix it up.
If you get a few aces, it's bound to happen at some point, right?
Well, a timeout by Jalen was successful. Bergen Riley now will serve. Riley goes behind, Adriana not down. Runs the quick middle in transition. Robinson out. Off of Robinson, point for the red, kill for Adriana.
Looks like Adriana's been pretty successful early on. It's pretty cool to watch her play 6 rows too. I feel like we haven't talked about that enough. She's been doing really well back there, picking up on defense and also getting up to hit. So her all the way around, it's going to be something new for sure. Awesome.
Teammates, coaches have commented she seems like she's settling in a bit more this year. Obviously, she had just got here in August from Italy prior to last year, and maybe beginning to settle in a bit more.
For sure. She looks so confident out there, and I know it can be tough. From personal experience, I've played overseas. It's not easy. You go somewhere, you might not speak the language, you might not know people very well, but she's settling in, that's for sure.
There is Kiani Williams out of Fort Worth, Texas, the true freshman with the block in the middle. Williams, a member of the U.S. national team for 2025 on the U21 team, as so many of these Huskers are. And here's Sigler out of the back row with the block by Kiani.
Pretty cool to see the way that the two just kind of come together there. There's no gap in that. There's no gap there. There's no way to get that ball through. And just watching Kiani kind of get her feet there, but also have independent hands as a blocker. Her feet are in the right spot, but she's also able to move her hands to adjust to where that ball might be. Whether it's being hit cross or line, she's able to kind of have an independent body from her legs to her hands.
Kiani Williams, part of 4 middles for Nebraska. The Danny Busboom Kelly earlier this week said probably the best middle blocking combo in the country, and then she took it a step further and said, even if Andy Jackson wasn't on our team, I still think we have the best middles in the country. And that's high praise for the other 3.
For sure, and I think a lot of that has to go into the practice gym and the way that they train. They go hard every day, and they all encourage each other. It's pretty cool to see the way that they're just supportive, but also pushing each other on the flip side of things, of holding each other accountable of, hey, I think your hands aren't in the right spot. I think you can do a better job with your feet of getting all the way to the other, to the pin. And I think that just having that in your gym, that accountability, but also that love and support, that's what makes a good team, and that's what makes a good position group.
What was Virginia's comment about practice? She was commenting on the gym, and even if you don't want to work hard.
She was talking about how you get forced to work hard in the gym, and I definitely can agree with that because the people around you are working hard. You're bound to work hard, and it's pretty cool because this program definitely pulls the best out of everyone on the court.
Who's the tone setter in that regard?
Oh, I definitely think it's Bergen Riley. Just the way that she just comes in and is so steady, but is just truly such a good volleyball player. I mean, not gonna lie, without sounding biased, she's definitely going 4 for 4 for Big Ten Setter of the Year.
Her numbers have been impressive. She could become the all-time assist leader in Nebraska history. She's not, I wouldn't say on pace. She has to have her best year ever. And really it's because of last year, Nebraska as a team had 600 fewer swings than the previous year because they hit 350, they played fewer sets. So overall, she had fewer opportunities at assists. So she's gonna have to have a big year, but could become the all-time sets leader this year.
But hey, not a bad problem to have. If your team's putting the ball down, your team's putting the ball down.
That's right, that's right. What a block. Yeah, Robinson got a hand on it, kept it in. Robinson with the block right on the line.
That's that blocking presence we talked about. She's just up and ready and in the right spot at the right time. And you just see her penetrate. She gets over the net and she's taking up space. She's not straight up, she's over to where the attacker feels as if they kind of don't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Might even have been Kogel on that block. On second look on the replay. We are right behind our R1, so.
Gosh, these scrimmages are my favorite. Just watching the players laugh and talk to each other through the net. You're just like, this isn't real. It feels fake, but it's definitely fun to watch them just kind of in their personalities flourish.
Short serve by Flynn. Riley off the tape handles it. From the left side. diving up by Sigler. Great diving up. And what a swing by Robinson from the left pin. The freshman put it away.
I mean, can we just talk about that dig from Sigler? I mean, the range, like that deep corner shot is what Adriano looked like she was going for there, but T just sprawled, and was able to get that up.
On the slide. Williams not down. Back to Robinson, pulled inside, blocked by Robinson. Out of the back row, Harper Murray, good up by Campbell Flynn. Ryan Hunter with an opportunity to overpass and put down by Skylar Pierce.
We're going to talk about that dig from Flynn. I mean, she talked about just this idea of becoming a seen that at Nebraska and the way that she just continued to improve. And that dig off the big attack, I mean, that's high level right there, and you want that on your team.
On the middle, and Cogill, quick transition with the kill. She's been impressive as well.
For sure, she just has such a quick arm, and she's always up, she's always available. And I think when you have a middle like that, you know you can set them. You can be running back, running forward, and you can always give them the ball, and they're ready to attack quickly.
Cogill will enter her sophomore year next year, or this year, entering her sophomore year. Cogill again with the kill.
I think something we can note too is just the coverage by both teams. If you love your teammates, you cover them well, and we've definitely seen that here. I mean, anytime that a teammate gets blocked, every single person is there ready to cover and help them find new opportunities to score again.
Tough serve by Jaden Robinson. Nice and flat. Harper Murray could not terminate. Cogill does. Another one for Kenna Cogill. And as you said, she was just up and ready.
That's 3 for 3 right there, right?
Transition, wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's pretty cool to see. Just by such a young player coming in so confident. We love to see how the confidence in these players has just continued to grow season to season.
22-21, White's taking the lead. Another tough serve. Harper Murray. Knotted at 22.
You just kind of look at her get a kill and you're like, yep, makes sense, right? Like you're like, yep, that's Harper.
Perhaps a point of clarification on the classification of these athletes with the new 5 for 5. If you're in your second year, you're considered a sophomore. So even though many of these sophomores redshirt and would previously have been considered redshirt freshmen, they're now considered sophomores. And then when they get to their 5th year, they're going to be called 5th years, whether they're a graduate or still going for their undergraduate degree. So you'll have freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, and 5th years.
I know, pretty unique and pretty new. Yeah. Pretty new, but definitely excited for what the future of college athletics will look like with that. It's going to give athletes an opportunity to play that 5th year, but then it's also going to refrain from having, a 28-year-old player playing college athletics. You're going to have athletes around the same age range and in the same advantage physically and mentally speaking.
Miscommunication there between Sigler and Flynn. 3-0 run for the red team here late. And it's 24-22 set point for the red. Outside Sigler, pounds it right into the block. Reset, Mauk, back to Sigler again off the top of the block. Terea Sigler with the kill.
That's that kill we were talking about earlier, going high off the top. It's pretty hard at left corner over there. You really have to run it down and use your range if you are going to be able to grab that ball, but pretty hard to get.
Set point number 2 for the red. Timeout. There was a timeout before the serve. Red takes the timeout. (24-23) Red with its second set point upcoming. And Jaden Reyes wanted the timeout.
I think it's a smart timeout there. You want to take that timeout whenever the score's pretty tight like that.
Yeah.
Taking those timeouts really gives your team time to reset and kind of rekindle of like, hey, these are the things we need to do. These are the things we need to execute on in order to win this set.
There is the reclassification we mentioned. So Cogill, Lineback, Hunter, all who redshirted last year, would normally be considered redshirt freshmen. Now, with this 5 for 5, they're being called sophomores. Skylar Pierce, who would be a redshirt sophomore, is now a junior. But still, the sophomores have 3 years left. Sophomores have 4 years left. Skylar Pierce would have 3 years left, and there it is. The roster by class, including the 3 true freshmen. Olivia Malk. Set point for the Red. Big block in the middle by Andy Jackson. That's something she's focused on in the offseason.
I mean, wow, that's all you can say is wow. That's that physical, dynamic player we're talking about right there. Then that's just such a momentum play for your team. It gets everybody hype. It gets everybody rallied around each other. It makes you want to win for each other.
Right in the middle again, and that time Obeche with the kill. And the Red will have a 3rd opportunity at set point.
Again, we like her just going back to her and using her again. Like we said, it instills confidence in players, and especially your middles. Like, hey, I trust you. Let's do this.
Adriano, not a serve. Short serve into the net. Carrie Lineback back in, and she will serve for the white team.
Looks like we got a little fight here going, 25-25.
Feels like practice. Good pass. Second touch down. What a second touch there by Bergen Riley.
That's that smart player we were talking about earlier. That is her to a T. Just coming in at the right time and making a play that will catch the defense off guard.
And how about the pass? How about the pass from Harper as well? So
nice and just such good range. She's such a calm passer and just so easy to pass next to.
Outside the platform on a dime. Sigler's swing is long, no touch. And the Red takes set number 1, 27-25.